G'day guys, we're back at it. So tonight I have prepared pork spare ribs. I got them at a decent price. And so once again I have applied the base, the mustard, Worcestershire sauce and water as a base, and then the salt, pepper, garlic. Right now we have here, boiling away, is the cow's foot that I mentioned earlier, the bones and whatnot. I also have the carcass of the duck from the most recent video, as well as a couple of pig's feet, the very bottom part of a pig's foot. So I've got a bunch of those in there, and so I find myself drinking this in the morning. And since there's a bunch of collagen from all of those bones, I have these in jars now. So once these cool down, they will form into a gelatin. And so, for example, I wake up in the morning, I take, say, a teaspoon or tablespoon, whatnot, put that into my mug, and then add water, and then it's good to go. It's good to drink, very nutritious. Wholeheartedly recommend it. It's not for everyone, because it's an acquired taste, I should say. But in any case, for now, we have the ribs. So I'll put these in the oven for about an hour or so, and then I'm going to wrap them. Now, it's already quite late at night, so I'm just going to simply let them cook, and then I'm going to wrap them and then turn off the oven. And then in the morning, I will then turn the oven back on and let them slow cook even longer. So here we go. I have not done the bottom. I've just not bothered with that. Oh, that was hot. Bollocks! No, we're good. And there we go. So, I'll essentially see you in the morning. I said in the last video that I would see you in the morning, but now it's the evening. But the ribs are done, and I can say with absolute certainty that they have been on for 6 hours at the very least. I did have a look at them earlier to give them a little bit of basting with the broth that I mentioned as well. See if that would help with the juices and whatnot. But I have actually tasted it and I have seen it. So for the sake of the video, I've got John and Emmanuel here to see it for themselves, because they have not tasted it or seen it. So guys, take a look.
That looks good. It looks great. You want to cut us a piece?
Yeah.
Can I get a whiff? Damn.
It just falls off. Absolutely just falls off.
Should have used the Wolverine pose.
That's more for pulled pork.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead, dig in, boys.
Mm. That's really good. I think this is the best yet.
It's the best yet. Fair enough. So looking at it initially, I was thinking it was looking quite dry on the top, because it does look quite dry on the top. But as you just saw with the initial cut, it just fell to pieces and you had all those juices in there. So just ultimately it did what it needed to do. But I don't think I should put it on for longer than 6 hours, especially ribs. Maybe something like the chuck or the brisket, especially the brisket. That can go on for 14 hours. But I think for ribs, 6 hours is pretty good. About 150. The initial 150 to cook it through, and then bringing it down to 100 to then slow cook it further. But I would also recommend basting it. Yeah, and also tying it, because I did tie it in ropes and some twine, because of the shape of how the ribs are. The juices won't essentially stay onto the meat, say with the chuck or the pork neck because that's just one big piece of meat, and this has bones in it. So yeah, tying it up actually helped, because all the juices stayed within the meat and it did what needed to be done. I'm very proud with what I've made here, and I'm looking forward to the future.